Hello boys, my name is Koyoshi and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Pokémon Legends Arceus. Haven't shown off the title stage, so may as well do that. In the last episode we left off going through and doing some tasks from the characters, and I received our first beast, but now our next spot takes us into a pretty dangerous location. But I figure before I actually do anything, I'm gonna actually do some requests first. There's still quite a bit that I have to do that I couldn't do anywhere else, so I'm gonna start that now. So with that in mind, we're going to activate these in order and see if we can't get the other items. I don't know how you get a spiny mushroom here. What does it say? Prelude Beach and evening. Alright, let's do evening. Right. Guess that's one way to do other stuff. I honestly don't know where Spiny Mushroom is. I've not found it for a long time. I've gone in doing multiple places. I don't think I found one of them yet. Sorry, Corpse Lady, over here. I want to go home now, but Driftwood won't let me go. Help me, please? And do. Okay. Yeah, now I can finally go home, but hey, Driftwood didn't mean to be bad. Always plays together with me, it's real friendly, so I kept it a secret for everyone. Oh, my name's Taki. See you around, Sorry, Corpse Lady. Alright. Alright. You've been lucky it's at worrisome Driftwood Fest. What have you found out? See, so little Taki was trying to keep Driftwood from getting into trouble. That same he was in considerable danger. How goodness knows where Driftwood would have taken him by now. I'd be remiss if he didn't follow up on this gelatin. I'll urge Captain Zizu to post extra security goals So on Priu Beach at once. For now, I'm thankful that the situation was resolved without any harm. Thank you, Julie, for helping us keep everyone safe. Not really much I can show unless getting a springy mushroom for other stuff is easy. Okay, so here's actually my one idea. In order to actually get a springy mushroom, I think I need to capture a completely different Pokemon. And the only Pokemon that works for this is Parasis. So I am going to actually go to Heights Camp and catch a Paras. And see if that'll give me a springy mushroom, because I know from playing games a lot that mushrooms, if they're not in their regular pond, they tend to grow off a lot of the other characters' backs. Well, I guess more like they grow off of, what exactly? They grow off of Pokemon's backs sometimes, and I know Paras happens to be one of them. This mount makes the game so much easier in terms of avoiding combat. Before this, you have a lot of danger that could potentially make avoiding battles really difficult. Then you go to later stuff, and you could suddenly do lots of other stuff. The biggest thing you have to watch out for is running into Pokemon on accident. I'll say this gives you a lot more options when it comes to fighting Pokemon, because instead of having to go for wild encounters all the time, you could just go around, get some quick materials, and then just kind of leave. Did something actually try to attack us? It seemed like something came out. Nearly attacked us. It's fine. Don't really need a quick attack. I'm not focused on it. Go. I guess I could just get it by defeating them too, though. Nice. Alright. Nice. We need a Parasis anyways, it's just that I'm pretty sure this is all the other place that I would know of finding a spinning mushroom. Oh, speaking of which, I guess it is just on the ground, but in the same area where Parasis would normally appear. I'm trying to get Eevee Max as well, but he needs quick attack first. That's why I'm getting held up a bit. Well, now we got some items. Goodness, they already are on to us super quick. I guess these guys have the best eyesight ever. Alright. I'll keep on defeating them with fire typers. I think this is getting to a point where I may have to actually hide in to guarantee that I can get them. Because otherwise they always seem to try sent like right away. I think how they could find us almost immediately. It's a bit annoying. Thankfully I have a move that'll allow me to ensure that I could at least attempt to catch it. If I caught it on that other side, I would have made it would have been a bit easier. This one doesn't want to battle, huh? Oh, it's raining now all of a sudden. Yep, since we missed by a little bit, why not just catch it instead of defeat it all the time? Gotten tired of defeat it with red type moves, so I feel like we could get a bit more. Alright. Alright. See how my team's doing now. Has Eevee learned quick attack yet? I wanna chat. Now it does. Okay, now it has, yes. Of course, it doesn't help that it is one of the more difficult ones to catch by default, because I know from just playing the other games that theirs has been kind of difficult to catch in later games. Well, there we go. Finally caught it without having to battle it, which is always a plus. Okay, now our vicinity again. We'll need to defeat a couple of our later Pokemon to get them leveled up more. Alright. That's a field landscape. Oh, there's all of these drift room all of a sudden. High amount of drift room is getting a bit annoying for me. Till morning. The time of day really does determine when certain Pokemon appear. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to get some uses of quick attack with Eevee. Alright. It's kind of interesting that they do not have attack of their own. They usually do. This is not just a grind for Eevee, of course. I'm trying to get it fully maxed out. Yeah, so you can only do that by doing some other stuff. Let's see what that gives for this set now. Only 2 unreported data. Okay, so I still need to probably catch one with food. I can make it a bit easier by doing one more battle and getting another quick attack off battle. Having to do a back strike on all these Pokemon, it can get a bit tricky sometimes. Alright. Switch over now. I forgot exactly where Eevee's main area is. Oh, one of them has glowing eyes, which is unusual. Now we definitely want to catch that. Quite rare to see one like this. Just smacked it in the back. Can still try and get ahead. Massive Eevee. Okay, so they don't make it easy. Pretty much anything that's red by default has a higher catch rate. Oh boy. It's a bit closer than I wanted it to be. Whatever. I finally got it after like 3 tries. Okay. Times I've given it food or whatever, that now finishes off Eevee. Or should finish off Eevee in the catching set. Now we have to warp back. Heights again. One of the things I've been trying to do a lot of, and you probably see a lot more of, which can get obnoxious for people who don't know about it yet, is that I'm trying to get more Pokemon finished up, and of course doing that is not easy by any means. Oh, we really need to just catch these large specimen, huh? How am I supposed to tell exactly which one? Right. We needed to use Absorb a couple of times, though, so we can bait that out a bit by using this. Because it'll want to try and go for it, as well as Stuncer as well. Let's not forget about that. I'm going for balls right now to see if I can't at least get a large species of this Pokemon. Large species are a bit more difficult to find because you can never tell which one's larger or which one's lighter just by looking at it. You have to first... you just have to, like, catch it and hope for the best. Okay. See, told you they had springy mushrooms, by the way. I did say that like 50,000 times though, it's like... Now we need to defeat one with a higher move. I just realized something. I could maybe throw one ball at this guy to try and get him. I don't know. I have to lob it high into the air. Almost. Okay, I have to get at least a little bit closer to try. It just jumped back all of a sudden. Well, I backstriked it, sort of. I mean, Great Ball isn't necessarily gonna mean that it's gonna catch right away. We got a couple of balls potential on it before it finally caught on to us. Of course, thanks to the overpowered use of this dash mechanic, we can easily get away from it. It's only really a bit annoying that it chases us for a little bit. Alright, now we need to go to, actually, not this camp. Guildlands. Get that item up as well as finish off the other thing here. We're trying to do these requests, yes, but I'm also trying to work in finishing certain slots. And multiply in no time, that's why you'll find them all over the city and fields. And they're versatile too. Fry them, stew them, they'll taste great either way. But I digress. Let's get to teaching you my recipe. I'll just use that handy workbench over there. Alright. Have it, the delicate mushroom cake. Beloved by power. Alright, just throw into the wild Pokemon. It's partial to the dice session set. You can bet your mom still go after the key. You can use that opening to make your getaway, of course, to try and catch the Pokemon. Here, I'll give you some of my own cake lure bases so you can get crafty right away. Oh, generous, no granita server of mushroom cakes to lure your Pokemon left, right, and center, huh? I'm counting you to make my recipe famous. Alright. Alright. Oh, it's an alpha Pokemon, yeah, so anything that's red is technically an alpha. These I got just by finishing other stuff. Alright. Alright, now what next? I'm trying to... yes, I'm trying to get everything else done. We have, I believe, finished Critterd's page. I don't know if it's actually been fully finished or not, though. I usually do try and go for some of these extra stuff. Okay, yeah, I was just checking. What's the other one? Catch a Geodude to give to Rezdida. Cherim. Which we can't even catch here yet. Either that or I haven't explored enough in the field to find that. Alright. Oh, right there. If complete Critterdog spoken essays quickly, let me have a look. Thanks, the Critterdog produces that curious sound of theirs by hitting their antenna there. Yes, I wonder if Avin from the supply course could put together an insert with a similar shape to those antennae. Well, now, thank you for going out of your way to solve this tonal and magma. Here, take these. Jimbao at CC's and over, right? Gosh, you're such a hard worker. Alright. Alright. Are you gonna give me a Geodude? Yes, as soon as I find it. Oh my, would you look at that? It really does look like a rock, and it seems to be the ideal weight too. It's simply perfect. Kyunwei, with this Geodude itself, I'll surely make some scrumptious pickles. I like how by doing these requests, you make the village more lively. You go from not even having extra stuff to suddenly... Hey, you're in the survey corps, ain't ya? Just the guy I was looking for. I was looking to make these fields bigger, but the ground is sure out of the pile, so I'm looking for someone to lend me a hand. More fields means more... which means everyone's happy, including a survey corps. Well, that's it, right? So if you have a ground-type Pokemon, could I borrow it? Funnily enough, it's yeah, I can just do the same thing with another Geodude. Lots of Geodudes required today. I couldn't sure they could big up an exciting field. Might as well get started. Seems we're done here. What a trooper. It's a fine work. Any crop we plant here will do great, and it's all thanks to you too. We'll keep your Pokemon here to help out with the field a while. Just give it a holler you want to swap in a different partner to be our plowing partner. Oh, we have farming that we've never done yet too, but... Here to grow some crops, are you? No way to tell the yield be. We'll give you all. Apricorn harvest. Oh. Oh, so that's how you get that to work. Well, that's cool. Cherrim is not even appeared in resets. Alright. You're here about my Polita quest, right? To hear stuff up at last. Here's the problem. Polita, like no one's ever seen before, has appeared in the Hershey page. It looks so different than the other Pleiad. It's a little scary, to be honest. Told the professor he got all excited about researching it, so he agreed to have the Pleiad to Surrey to see what's up. I'm too hard. Should brains to catch that strange Polita for us. It would really help us out. Probably an alpha, if I were to guess. Oh, we need to do some other stuff too. Alright. Sorry if I'm not doing any mainstream stuff right now. The problem is I'm trying to have all these requests completed as soon as possible. Rather. Good grief, I cannot talk today. Mass outbreak? That's new. Okay, it seems there's gonna be a ink smash outbreak here. Boy, we need some more apricorns. We're gonna have to start farming those some more. Oh, hell. Oh, whoops. That'll happen sometimes. Oh, really? My grief. No wonder why I can't get that. There, alright. Alright. There. Now we have some apricorns again. Okay, trigger the cutscene and that should have it spawn. Alright. Oh! A blue one? Okay then. That's why! Okay. Okay, boys, that's a shiny Pokemon, if I remember correctly. It's forced, so it's not actually, like, a legit shiny, since it's forced. But, for those of you who don't know, in lots of Pokemon games, there's usually only a limit to certain Pokemon setup you're supposed to get. However, if you instead have an additional side effect with... Nice, okay, we caught it. Thank goodness we caught that, because it's shiny. Anyways, time to report back to Yoda. Oh, that's weird. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. Gotta report this. But yeah, anyways, usually in games, it can be kind of tricky to get shiny Pokemon. They have, what, like a 1 in 1,000 plushes or so chance in most games. Some even rarer than others. I like how the game tells you it's shiny because it has, like, this blue effects. Yeah. Oh, Tine's given food is giving me some other stuff. Alright. Alright. Sorry if this is not going to be the best of videos, it's just that I wanted to dedicate this one to doing the requests since we were kind of behind in them the last time, and so I thought I would catch up with some of them before going to the other area. Of course, there are some that I don't even know if they are in the right zone or not. Or rather, that could be done in the city and field lands. I see you cut that strange ponytail. Your survey code sucks, sir. Don't mess around. You know, a friend of mine, Lara, was surprised when he saw the ponytail herds out in the fields. He couldn't wrap his head around their fine manes. At first, I thought it was an odd thing to be amazed, but I know some ponytails have new fames. It's not such a stretch. Be all sorts of them out there. And I'm not just talking about plenty of time. I mean, who knows how differently covered Pokemon there are in the world. I hope the Survey Corps keeps trying to rise its level best to research them all. Nice. I don't know what else I can do next. My apologies if this is a bit weird, because I haven't even gotten a Cherim yet. Because I would have to get a Cherim first before I can even do this. Oh, there's still that, too. A lot of these I'll probably have to do some research on later. Because that means I may not come back to doing that certain essay until much later. Oh, alright. Now I can finally sell stuff. I've been wanting to sell some stuff for a while, though, to be fair. Nice 10k money. You know, that. Oh, that's XP candy. I want to keep that. Let's actually use some of those. Let's go to here and let's give one of those to my main to catch him up. Because my main duo is actually kind of behind the others. We'll use this on him to give him some experience points, and now that kind of puts him as my main. Which makes sense. I want to get him a lot of levels anyway. Alright, what else? Oh yeah, checking more requests. Oh, this is the one that we can do, as far as I remember. I like how the game tells you exactly where to go for certain missions. The problem is some of them could be a bit tricky. Because with Cherim, I won't actually find out where it lives until I see it somewhere in the area. I have no clue where to go on this map, by the way, for this specific setup. Oh, there's some lost satchels. Well, that's odd. I think I'm actually kind of interested in what this satchel is. So, you know what? We're gonna do some more exploring around the zone. Stuff that I probably should have done in Obsidian Fieldlands anyways. We'll figure out where more Pokemon are on the way. And while we wait, we can use our Pokemon to get more stuff. Corn berries. I kinda did the ding sound, but it didn't actually gain a level at all. Oh, okay, here's the Satchel location, or what's supposed to be the Satchel location. The problem is, did I already get it? Oh wait, a vivid fiber from it than I expected. These Wurmple are kind of in the way. So I'm gonna take out that. Okay, he'll just run. Never mind, it's a coward. Like, so the other small Pokemon, they just tend to run away rather than actually fight. Don't know exactly what a Satchel is. Oh! Now it comes into view. It's just in a weird stuff. The Satchel was sent back to North. Thanks for helping. Oh! What? Check on items other people have lost. If you black out in the field, you'll lose some of your items. However, players from all around the world can find your lost items and send them to you via the internet. This is called Lost and Found. If you find a satchel that someone else has lost, be sure to pick it up. The satchel you retrieve will be returned to its owner, and you can receive merit points as its reward. MP can exchange for items in the trading post at Julight Village. Pick up lost satchels whenever you find them, and you may be able to get your hands on some very special items. Okay. Well, yeah. By the way, from what I'm guessing, he probably went into battle with someone really strong that didn't accept it and just kind of blacked out because of that. This game's a bit tricky. You could probably get unexpectedly in certain locations if you don't know where to go. But on a different note, it is now hit nighttime, so I should choose my destination to go to the Heights camp. At first it was kind of tricky for me too, let's be honest. It could be a bit tricky. Oh, there it is. That's how I go to that. Yes, because some of the attacks can come very quickly, particularly if you try and battle a strong Pokemon right off the bat, which some people probably will have tried. You can back up pretty quickly if you don't know exactly how to do stuff. That's why you always have to come prepared in this game. Of course, now that I have this frickin' cheat thing, unless I'm playing very reckless, I should almost never black out again, since I could just use this tech to avoid L and pretty much any random encounters that would normally face me. This frickin' mount, it's like the best thing this game has so far. It allows me to pretty much get stuff whenever I want, and there's one of these as well. Oh, it tells you how many wisps are left. Oh. Oh, here's where you get the wood. Oh, alright, so we might have to explore this area a bit more. This is where we get our wood. Just like I thought. Oh, hello. That is not a flame. That is not a flame at all. That is a chimchar. I wonder. It suddenly appears. Yes. Okay, so we're forced into a battle with it. looks pretty weak. I'm gonna have to Agile Style it. Agile Style is a nice, safe way to make sure it doesn't necessarily die in one hit. Oh, darn it. Of course, when it crits, you don't really accept that. I didn't know if it was a catch required or not. Oh. Now it tells you, you should catch it. That was an unlucky crit, though. Let's be honest. Crits more often than not for me actually screw me up, because they're unlucky. Well, that takes care of this. We also got a new area to explore, if ever stuff. Alright, that's what I wanted to do the first time. I don't know what Feather Ball is for. I assume that's for light Pokemon. The other one's for heavy Pokemon. Speaking of which, I probably should have used a heavy ball on that Parasect back there, but it's not easy to remember that when you're trying to do other stuff. Okay. Well then, nice. So this area just kind of randomly positioned around the woodlands and whatnot. This is where you can find the wood here. I need that a bit too, so I need to kind of do some loops around the area, see if I can't find other stuff. Oh, hello. Golbats are not what I want to fight right now. One item. Another. Okay, I could just craft it from the menu to make it easier. That's a cute effect. So when you die, you don't necessarily lose all the items necessarily. You can have someone in the world come and pick it up for you, which is nice. Alright. That actually worked out better than I expected. Didn't take more than a minute. I'll report the finding to the professor a bit later. Alright. Yeah. Your Pokemon catching efforts are quite clearly bearing fruit. How about a report then? Oh, we still report our findings anyway. We didn't even get a chance to roll this on. But this effect will at least tell us where to go now. Alright. Alright. Now we have two quests to turn in. Mysterious Whips and the other thing. Have you come to show me the will list I saw? That's right, that's the will list I saw. There's a Pokemon all around. Case, you caught it just like you promised. The Surrey-Course really are a talented bunch. Now I'll just have to explain the whole thing to Waka somehow. Can't say I'm looking forward to that. Will-o-wisp. Save me, sis. That's one way of getting it done. Well, my goodness. did never request all of a sudden. Some requests are linked to each other. Can't get a good night's sleep like this. It's scary like that. Something wrong? Not if it's right. What you need, come back later, right? What's the matter? Maybe a survey course I could figure out what's causing us. Look, when I'm in my course trying to see it, it feels like I'm not alone there. Sometimes there's this crackling sound. Bird berries a couple of times once in a while. I heard something crack. Survey course kid, go survey my quarters. Figure out what's happening. Just do it at night, would you? I gotta be at work during the day. Oh, okay, this is just a investigation. Check every nook and cranny for me, okay? Alright. Oh. There was a noise from the entryway. You saw sparks fly for a moment. It seems like something ran by you. Oh, this looks familiar. Oh yeah, now I know. So these... Man, this is... Sorry, Kortsuke, are you alright? I heard this strange noise. This Pichu could be... It might sound absurd, but I think this might be a Pichu I found injured in the forest a while back. Berry for me? What? Because I fixed you up? I'd see her, the fiend... So the fiend hunting us cars was just a grateful little Pichu? Guess all that worry was pointless. To think I was afraid of some strange chilling fiend. First, I owe you one. Have a token of my gratitude. More items. Well then, that was a bit interesting. There's another quest I have to turn in, though, too. Lots of requests in this, that's for sure. I have no idea, by the way, where Cheram's one is, so rather than doing that, I'll start going for the game some more again. What's this? Why, that's a Poteshi doll if I ever saw one. Please let me have a closer look. Just look how smoothly you carved these curves. Your attempt carving shows you put love and care into your work. Scars, you've definitely given it a vivid look, that's for sure. Yes, these hues must be the very shades of your inner strength and passion. To mention, this Poteshi doll is perfectly balanced. At a glance, it's sure to fall over, and yet it stubbornly remains upright. Thanks to you, I favored your Pokeshi doll to my heart's content. We've used the same recipe, and yet your Pokeshi doll has a completely different feel than mine. Give you a Pokeshi doll I made. I took great care of caffeine, so have a look-see and see if it differs from the one you made. Alright. And more importantly, I could also raise my, I've been using my money lately to just raise my satchel as much as I possibly can. It starts to get more expensive as you go later into the game, though. Now it goes up really high. 4,000 all of a sudden. Yep, here it is. It's really cheap at first, and then it gets more expensive later on in the game. As you go later on to tiers, you have to go later on to the game to get more. But with that in mind, I think we're done for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like, if you enjoy, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.